VTUK.
Button and unmute everyone. Ha! Say hello, Dave, just to check to see if it's going through. Oh, okay. Oh, for crying out loud. There's a delay. Can't hear you. Damn it. I probably should have left it as it was. Now try. Can you hear now?
Let's see. Can I hear myself talking?
I don't know. Good evening and welcome to...
Yep, I can.
Yay! I should have... I got it right in the first place. I should have just left it where it was. Oh,
second guessing yourself again.
Second guessing myself, as always. Good evening and welcome to, as it shows on your screen, episode 329 of VTUK UK. The Empire Strikes Back. Don't worry, we will get into that in a moment. My name is Chandler. As always, I am joined by Dave. How you doing, Dave?
Hello.
Hello. You alright?
Hello.
Oh dear. Look at that. I'm being fancy. Look, you see. Let me pop your name up. There you go. See,
pop the name up.
Look, see, it's fancy. Yeah, I've been messing around with lower thirds.
That's good. That's good. That nicely covers up half my face. That's lovely. That.
Yeah. I've got it set up for when there's three of us. So when there's three of us, there's fine. Look, because if Mark was here, he'd get his lower third would pop down here in the middle. Look, can you see? Because that would go underneath his picture. Trouble is, if I adjust it when there's only two of us,
it won't work when there's more of us.
It tweaks it for when there's three. So yeah. Because Mark's not here, you're just gonna have to cope with it covering half of your face.
You know, that's fine because it comes up and then it goes away, so it's fine.
It comes up, it goes away. I can make it come back again if I really want to, and it is slightly transparent, so we can see your face through it.
Yeah, it's fine. It actually looks really professional.
It's fancy, isn't it?
It is very
good.
fancy.
I like it. There you go. Do you know how much effort that took trying to tweak it to get it? Because the update in OBS that happened a week or so back screwed up lower thirds completely. Basically, the way it reads URLs is completely different. You have to put a finite URL. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
But if you make this look too professional, at some point someone's going to come on here and think we're actually talking about news and we actually know what we're talking about.
Oh, yes.
And someone's going to quote us somewhere
absolutely
as fact.
And
then we're just going to be looking at it going, oh, fuck.
Can you imagine the BBC ringing us up going, excuse me, are you those people at the VTUK thing? We just want your opinion on the news tonight as a vaping expert, please. And I'm like, no.
I haven't seen... Based on BBC's coverage of vaping, I don't think they've ever actually spoken to anybody apart from looking on Reddit. That's it.
If you ask Mark, he'll tell you.
Useless twats.
When he had the shop, he had BBC. I think it was BBC Radio Leicester or whatever it is that's based at Leicester. They basically rang him up and said, will you come on our show and talk about vaping, please, as a vaping expert? So yeah, they just rang him up at Vapesk and went, will you come on? So I think that's how they found him. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him. He'll know the story, but I know he was on radio. I think it was Radio Leicester, whatever the BBC radio station is local to Leicester. So yeah, it's a thing. Technically feasible.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
We just had a message from Mark. You mentioned his name and he appeared. He says listening and driving. He says been on multiple times.
Oh, is he in the? Sorry, was that?
He's in the chat.
He's in YouTube.
Yeah, he's in the chat. Don't worry. Yeah,
is it the YouTube chat?
Yeah, I'll relay all messages, seeing as I'm the only one that's got chat up at the moment.
No, it's fine. I've got it up. Mark, don't listening and driving. Hey,
listening. Yeah, listening. Yes.
Been on multiple times. I think that means he's been on BBC Radio Leicester multiple times.
Yes.
Yes. Right. There you go.
I knew he'd been on at
least twice. But yeah, we'll ask him if he manages to get home in time. If he doesn't get stuck in a traffic jam, bless him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shall we? It seems we've already gone to chat. We'll start out with the shout outs because it'll be nice and quick.
Because there's no one there.
There are people there.
Hello to Mark in the chat, because I know Mark's there.
Mark is in the chat. We've got Gareth Martin. We've got the Vaping Snowman. We've got Mr. Martsky.
Oof.
Is in the YouTube this evening. Hello, mate. Mick Gliz is in the house as well so far. Hello, and I'm sure people will come in their I would say in tens, but that's probably too many. In their singles as the show goes on. As always.
I had noticed. Is it me or is what?
What?
My stream is. Have I pushed a button on OBS accidentally? No.
Why?
Because
what's wrong?
Because I'm looking at the streaming bit and it's playing the titles.
Yeah, that's because you've got to scroll to catch up with it.
Oh, has it got? Okay.
So you press play, and if you scroll to that, you'll catch up with it. I tend to have the stream open on Twitch because Twitch has less of a delay.
Yes.
If you have the YouTube one open, then that's fine.
I must have caught it and pushed it back. I don't know. It does right. Mark's says, does make a difference whether I'm here or Twitch. Does it make a difference whether I'm here or Twitch?
It makes no difference at all. You go. We stream on two platforms. Yeah. You can go wherever you prefer. You're probably better in there because you'd actually have people to speak to in there. Mm-hmm. Whereas in
strangely, Twitch
you just have me.
Yeah, Twitch really picked up, and then for some reason it's switched back to YouTube. I don't know why, but there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the way it goes. The only thing is, if we do a poll, you have to be in Twitch to do the poll.
Yeah,
but we don't have to do a poll.
No. Well, no, we can do. Well, if we can do a poll. We can just read the numbers. We can work it out.
We just take your numbers anyway. So
I mean, we're technically a dictatorship anyway.
Yes.
So, we just like to chat to think and have interaction.
Because if you notice when we do a poll on Twitch, we tend to stick it in whichever category we like anyway, regardless of what the poll says.
Especially seeing as the person hosting it has a slight advantage to put whatever they want into the thing, as we found out previously.
I still haven't found in the settings how to change that. There must be some settings. There must be. Oh no! I found it. Here we go. Non-sub votes are worth 1 vote. Subscriber votes are worth 3 votes. There you go. So that is why That's
why.
Yeah. So if you're a sub, you get 3 votes. And moderator votes are now worth 2. There you go. Just because I changed it. There you go. Cool. I found the settings. Look at that. You know when I said I can't find it? Oh, look, there it is.
Can't find the settings.
I've looked. I can't. Oh, there it is, staring me right in the face. It's because as soon as I create a poll, those settings disappear.
Yeah, because I mean, not only is this about vaping, it's basically about teaching people how to stream as well. Because as we're working out what to do, we can inform you, and then you can be better informed. That's the way it is. And
basically, because we're making it up as we go along. Like I said, with the
Martsky's just said in the Twitch chat, if there's a poll and I'm the only one here, that means I win, right?
pretty much.
Yeah,
Except
yeah, I think
depending
if
on
you're-
depending on
so-
whether or not you're subscribed. Because if is Mark Ski a moderator? Because he'll get two. It'll count for 2 if he's a
Yeah.
moderator. 3 if he's
No.
subscribed.
Sorry, this is just stupid. I'm not going to do it.
That's all right. Why? What's stupid and you're not going to do it?
I'm gonna I'm gonna fiddle about with something later. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, carry on.
All right. What are you fiddling with? Stop it.
Episode-
Don't fiddle with
episode-
that
it's
live on air, please.
It is the antithesis of the Mark Todd squirrel moment. We both get distracted too easily.
Yes. Definitely squirrel. Yeah, we do get distracted very easily. Like, aren't we supposed to be talking about vaping and shit like that?
Yeah, we probably should talk about vaping and probably should talk about what we've been vaping on. So, Chandler, what have you been vaping on?
Nicely twisted that round, so I go first. Well done. Oh.
I'm in that kind of mood this evening, sorry.
You are. I've got the where is it? Where have I put it? There it is. I have got the. Let me just get this ready. There we go. Especially for Mr. Blizzard, I have got the Mick Blizzard starter kit.
No, it's the Ian Chandler starter kit.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Yeah. With the proper not so stubby drip tip, because that's what you need with any starter kit that comes from me.
Yeah, just to make sure you get no flavour whatsoever.
That's no, it's all right. It's still good. It's all concentrated up and slightly cooled. So it's all good. So, yeah, I've got the stubby. It's got a stubby in it, strangely.
Yeah.
Because that's what a stubby's for.
Isn't there something special about the stubby now?
Oh, yeah! I didn't show it because we weren't here last week.
No.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, as you are fully aware...
Press the button.
But this stubby is not blue. This is a purple stubby.
Yes.
And it's showing up blue. So I'm not sure how this is going to show up on the camera when I do it.
Well, let's find out.
Should we find out? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it looks.
Yeah,
blue.
I'd say it looks blue. I'd say it looks bluish. It's
if I move it a little bit, you can see that.
You can see
it suddenly
looks red.
flashes a bit purple. Basically, I've put some purple. Some purple acetate underneath. It is actually, in theatres with the lights, and when they want to colour the lights, they have these gels that they put in front of it. It was sold as a heat-resistant gel, so it is one of those gels that you put in front. And to me, not on camera, that is a really deep purple.
Yeah.
It's a really, really nice purple, and I cannot get a nice photograph of it or show it on camera, which is really depressive.
Photos you've sent looks all right.
They're not too bad. They're not too bad, but I just spend all my time going, look at that really nice screen. It's purple and everything. And I'm just like, whoa.
And then when you're going to vape, and then when you vape on it, you have to put the cover over it, and you can't see it anymore.
And then put the cover over it, and it's just unless if you go to either Suicide Mods, Evolution Vaping, I think eSig 1 have got them. They're all over the shop now, but they have released the clear panel sets, and you can get a smoked one, an Ultim one, and a clear one. I know there's 3. I'm sure it's Ultim. Yeah. So smoked, Ultim, or clear. So yes, very tempted for a clear panel set. I'm very tempted for a shitload of things, but we'll get on to that. Fucking hellfire. So I did actually put an order in for something, and that did include a flush nut for my ephemeral.
Oh, cool.
Because the ephemeral has the nut sticks up and the drip tip goes into it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It kind of doesn't make sense unless you know the nut that goes on top, but it sticks out. This one doesn't. But my favourite drip tip doesn't fit in it, which is even more annoying. So I've got a yellow one on a purple mod.
Oh, triggered. And haven't you done something to that mod as well?
Oh yeah, I might have had. Does that look any more?
That does actually show up more purple.
I don't get it. When I take photographs, this looks more purple as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did do it to this as well, mainly because I know when you bought yours, because you've done yours with pink, haven't you?
Yeah. Spoiler. Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, sorry. Yeah. Either way, yes. I only got an A5 sheet. I think you might have got an A4, didn't you? A bigger one.
I ended up getting 3 A4s. Yeah.
3 A4s. Okay, I got one single A5 sheet. I have done my billet box, and I've done my stubby, and I have got enough left over to do probably another 20.
Yeah.
So I've got a chunk. I mean, I have even picked this up my top side this morning while I was in a meeting at work. I'd got this in my hands and I'm investigating it, going, there's 2 screws here. I've got some screws on the top. I reckon if I fiddle around with that, I can get that panel off, put a purple screen on that. Oh my god, it's shocking. I've been looking at everything that I've got a screen on. I'm going, can I get to the screen? I get obsessed. So I've got that. And
what flavors have you got in those 2 mods?
That is a good question. I have got in this one, right. Obviously, you need to make your order up so you get free postage.
Yeah.
Basically, my order came to 35 quid. Okay, this is nuts. It doesn't work, but it came to 35 quid. It was 4 quid for postage, so that would have made it 39 quid if I paid for postage. 40 quid gets you free postage.
Right.
So I got 10 coils, 10.4 ohm, 0.35 ohm coils, because I thought I'll use them, and 2 bottles of concentrate, which brought it up to something daft like £40 and 80 something pence.
Right.
And one of the concentrates that I got was this. I don't know if anyone's come across it. I think that says Berserker on there. And if it focuses, the flavour that says is called Cherry Blast. Okay. And I thought, that sounds quite nice. I'll give that a go. So I got it, and I took it out. And it smells gorgeous. It's got nice, sweet, fresh cherry smell to it. And I'm like, okay, that sounds nice. So I mixed it up. Thought I'll give that a go. Put it in here, and started vaping on it. And it is Cherry Bloody Tunes.
Okay.
It's nice. It's a menthol cherry. It tastes exactly like Cherry Tunes. Completely not like it was smelling. I was expecting a nice cherry burst of different cherries and succulent fruit. No, it's Cherry Tunes. So I'm not. Do you like Cherry Tunes?
I do, yeah.
You do? Would you like a bottle of Cherry Tunes? Because I ain't vaping that anymore.
Yeah, I'll stick a bit of extra nick in it and mouth to lung it.
Yeah, sorry, it's mixed. It's mixed up at 3. Sorry.
Yeah, so I can just dump a little bit of
it'd be right.
Pre-TPD nick into it.
I was going to say I've got some of that. I can toughen it up a little bit for you if you like. But either way, we'll sort that out later. But yeah, that was a bit disappointing. So just to make myself feel better, I've cracked out one of the PUD concentrates
Oh, cool.
And mixed that up, and I have got the lemon curd.
Oh,
And it is what it says. It's lemon, and it tastes like lemon curd. So I think that's a winner. So that's what I've got in the old stubberoo.
cool. And I haven't tried that one, so I can't spoil it for you. So you can carry on enjoying that flavour.
It actually tastes like lemon curd. It's got something old school about it. I don't know why. I think I must have. I think I had one of the first flavours that I got when I started going to shows. So I think one of the first proper flavours I got was a lemon tart. So I think that's why I'm kind of going, oh, I like that. Yeah, I think that's what I rang. A bit of nostalgia kicking in with that. And I've also got, just for my third setup, SVB. SVB.
SVB parallel.
Oh, yes, dual parallel. It's got 2 batteries in there because, this is why I have fire blankets.
Yes.
And that was what made everything else up to 40 quid.
Ah, so you got one.
This is the... Come on. This is the Damvape Nitrous 24
Yep.
RDA. Except it's an RDTA.
Yeah.
But, so I wasn't...
I didn't actually know that was about until today, but then when we were looking at stuff earlier, which we'll get into, I saw that and I was like, oh, RDA. And I'm like, why is there a thing on it? And then it's called RDA with tank is how they describe it.
They describe it as an RDA with tank. No, it's an RDTA.
DTA.
Yeah.
But can you use it as just an RDA?
It has just an RDA.
Yeah.
No.
So you can't just take that tank bit off.
No.
And just use it as an RDA.
No.
So it's not an RDA with tank, then, is it?
I was going to say, yeah. Why would you? Basically, it's the 22 mil nitrous with a tank underneath it.
That's 24 mil.
And it's 24 mil. Yes. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And annoyingly, I think what they should have done is they should have made it so that the original RDA top caps fitted on here.
Oh yeah,
because the original RDA, you had 2 top caps that came with it. One that was for dual coil and one that was single coil that was slightly reduced inside.
Yeah.
Now this one is, you probably can't see, but it's just the dual coil.
Just the dual coil, yeah.
Just the dual coil one, but they say stick a single coil down the middle. And I'm thinking, well, if they'd have made it so that the 22 mil top cap wouldn't have mattered if the bottom bit was 24, if it just tapered up here to 22 mil on the top caps could have fitted on and you could use the single coil top cap.
Yeah. Or they could have provided the 2 top caps, same as they did with the original.
Just got 2 top caps, but they're tight bastards and didn't. But having said that, you can't complain for under 30 quid.
Yeah, I mean, but then if they're advertising it as the nitrous RDA with tank, you would expect everything that came with the nitrous RDA to come with that one. To be fair, they did say in the instructions, in the description, that it was only going to be dual coil. I knew when it was coming that it wasn't going to have that restricted cap. But I think that is a trick that they missed. I think they should have done. Yeah. Certainly sounds about right.
But having said that, I've got a point. I haven't actually measured the resistance on it. It was bang on 0.4 with 5 wraps twisted Clapton, which was fine on the regulated. But when I stuck it on here, it was a bit tame, so I took a wrap off. So it's now 4 wraps instead of 5. So I'm presuming it's around the 0.33, 0.34 mark.
Yes,
But I haven't measured it. But it's vaping a treat on the Meg, and it's a 3.5 in a diameter.
That's a big coil.
It's a big coil because there's a lot of fecking room in there.
That's a big boy.
So I thought, bugger it, let's put a 3.5 in. So you can get a 4mm in there. You could probably get a 5mm in there. But yeah, it's really good. Oh yes, full of flavour, and you just squonk into the tank. And I wasn't expecting the coloured glass because it just had got clear glass and a clear drip tip, and I didn't get a clear. I'd got a red tank and a red drip tip.
Right.
So, not quite as advertised, but actually quite cool.
So all you've got to do now,
yes,
is put the pumper between those two.
24mm. That's 24mm. The pumper. And then get that to pump into that, and that into that. I need a squonk pin for the pumper.
Eh?
I need a squonk pin for the pumper.
Doesn't the pumper pump stuff up through the 510?
Yeah, but if I then put it on a squonker, I could get the squonker to pump it into the squonker, and then
yes, you would need. Yeah. I've got a feeling that would probably.
How would that look on top of the pumper?
Yeah, but I think that would probably mess up the integrity of the pumping action if you had a hole in the bottom and the top of it.
Yeah, I think
to be honest,
it's a little bit steppy because the pumper is a ridiculously large 30mm.
Yeah, but if you have that on top of your big boy mod, then you'd be sorted.
So hang on, here we go.
I'm a horrible person for putting these things into your head.
Look at that. Look. Actually, that doesn't. For fuck's sake, it looks absolutely ridiculous. Who am I kidding?
Before you say that doesn't look too bad.
In my head,
yeah,
that actually doesn't look. I need to change the red out for a clear. Either that or I need to get a red glass for the.
You're better off
red
switching out for the clear. Yeah, but that's it on the grading on a scale.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad, does it? But
on Chandler's 1 to 10, that's about a 7 or 8. I quite like that. On anybody else's, that's a what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm an evil person. But...
Yeah, no, that's fine. And inside that, I have got the blue raspberry from whoever we got it from off.
Crown, was it King?
No. Not Revolution Vapes.
No.
Something vape.
The King's Custard, the raspberry.
No. We got the donut.
We've got the
U donut.
The donut from Revolution Vapes.
Yeah, and it was a blue raspberry flavour, and I can't remember what it was called. I've left the bottle in the other room.
You donut.
Yeah, you donut got the donut one, but I've got the blue raspberry one in here.
Oh, you bought the blue raspberry one?
No, we got the blue raspberry one as well.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you've got the one. Yes, you've got the yes. I know what you mean now. Sorry,
I can't remember what the flavour's called. I've left
because
the
they're both raspberry, aren't they? You donut's a raspberry donut, but
raspberry
then we've
donut.
got the raspberry icy one, or the raspberry.
It's the
cool.
ice. It's the cool ice.
Yeah.
Blue ras thing in here.
Yeah.
There you go. I've got about that much left in the bowl. So I have finally gotten through it. But that's what I've got in there. So There you go. I could probably find some more vapes on the table if you like, but I think that's.
I think you covered it with like 3. I think you're doing good.
Sorry, I have actually. I've got the Grim Pod from my mouth to lung. But literally, I sat down at this desk and went, "Oh, that's there," and I picked it up and took a toot. So that's the only vape it's had all week.
That's the only one. So we've got basically. So I did just chat has weighed in. Mick Blizzard says, if you love lemon curd, try a most curious curdle from Rochford Project. So you can give that one a try.
Okay. Where, when, why, and how can I get it? It would be the first question.
Well, if you probably Googled the Rochford Project.
Oh, all right. Okay, fine.
You probably get it. Not now when we're live on air.
Why not? Rochford Project. Well, we're just thinking. Mick Blizzard is there. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Legion of Vapers have got it. It's not right. The reason I was asking was because someone suggested to me as a custard flavour, Jedi's Punk. Do a good custard. Right, okay, I'll have a look. And I tried to find Jedi's Punk, and Steam Island have got it.
Steam Island got it. I think Stealth Vape have as well.
Stealth Vape got it. Okay,
I think so.
Yeah. What got me was I think it was a 120 mil short film for 22 quid, 23 quid, which I thought was a little steep for 120 quid. Are we now? Am I suddenly appearing incredibly tight here? But for a 120 mil, I think my personally 15 quid is getting a bit. 15 quid's about right. I'll push myself up to anything over 20 quid. It's like, what are you after?
I think
you're having my pants down.
I think the Jedi's Punk is a very boutique liquid.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it is a boutique. That's probably the first time it's ever been referred to as that. But yeah, it's a
Jedi's Punk, a boutique liquid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Todd calls it something else, but I will class it as a boutique e-liquid.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
It's a very small batch e-liquid, isn't it? So that's probably
I
why.
honestly don't know. I don't know whom. I know of it. I know the reputation it's got. Never had any, so I don't know who makes it. Whether it's
I believe it's Simon McDermott makes it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, if he's sat there making it and pouring it into bottles, then
I think he may well be.
If I was doing juice and doing it like that, then yeah, okay, fair dues. All right, Sorry, Simon.
Sorry, he's not in shape. Why would somebody as
it's cool?
I was about to say something. I thought that's just going to insult everyone who is watching.
Yeah. That is just anybody. Who's
so
watching,
I stopped myself. Anything I say, why would no, I'm not going to say that. No.
Yeah, but you'd said enough for us to be able to completely and totally infer what you were going to say.
Yeah. Basically, I was insulting everybody because.
So everybody is justly offended anyway.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though.
Oh, Mick Blaze says it's nice, but use it sparingly. So I think if you use it sparingly, maybe you might, maybe because if you got some, and I'm not saying this is the way to do it, but if you got some,
yes,
and it was quite strong for you,
okay,
you could dilute it a little, couldn't you? So you could make it go further.
But I then don't want to. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just burning every bridge in the universe.
You are. Look, you are actually encouraging me to dilute stuff down. Jimmy would have fits.
Yeah, and to sodomize a person's juice that they put time and effort into creating.
Yeah, I've spent years getting the exact concentration down to the milliliter.
I've just
perfection of so you can appreciate the vanilla just oozing through the caramel and almond back notes. Yeah. If you dilute that down, it loses all of the complexity.
I've just basically made it so Simon McDermott is never ever going to send me any juice ever, which wasn't going to happen in the first place. That's fine. That's fine. Martsky has said. I heard the pud stuff was rotten from some guys in the shed. Yeah, I'm not a fan of I've only tried one of the pud ranges. I'm not a fan.
No, I'm
Um,
not. It's
it
still
tastes like toast to me, the one that I had. So it was nice. It was nice toast, but
it's
that's not what it said it was on
palatable.
the thing.
It's
Yeah,
yeah, it's palatable. It's not offensive. It's not one of those things where you just go. Bleh.
it's not one of those ones where you go and you go, it's all right, but
Ew.
there's something not right in the background. It's just okay, isn't it? It's just
Yeah, it's all right.
unoffensive.
This this lemon curd is nice. I'm already about 30 ml down. So yeah, it's not that bad. But I haven't tried the others. So yeah, so this lemon curd's okay. There is a lemon tart that I've got as well, so that'll be interesting. Just to see whether they've just gone lemon curd and added some biscuit to it, some graham cracker. I know, let's stick with the lemon curd because it works. Just add a bit of graham cracker and me read.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Can you tell this energy drink's just starting to kick in?
Yeah, I was going to say at the start, you'll notice Chandler getting more and more exuberant as the show goes on because he's on caffeinated drinks. But Mick Blizzard just said Grant's custard is £39 for 100 mils if you look to go the full high end.
Sorry, hang on. Right, sorry. In my head, that was £39 for 100 mils of concentrate. No.
I don't think so. I think that's just for 100 mils of the Grant's custard.
Okay. What's that duck one that Mark goes on about? Not duck
juice.
Goose juice.
Goose juice. Yeah, but it is goose juice, but it's got a duck on the front of it.
Hey,
it's got a duck on. Well, it looks like a duck. The goose juice
isn't it called goose juice?
Yeah, but it looks like a mallard duck that's on the front of it.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't. Okay, it got a beak on the front. I just went, it's a goose. Goose.
Oh, I'm sure it is a goose, but every time I see it, I think that just looks like a mallard duck. So it's a duck.
Probably is. So, Dave, after all
that, yes.
What's that vaping on then this week?
Right, I am.
Where are we? We've only got half hour left, and we haven't even got to you yet. There's only two of us. What's going on?
That energy is kit. At some point, I'm just going to leave the chat, and John is going to carry on chatting for like 8
I'm sorry,
hours.
I need to calm it down.
I have got my limited edition stubby.
Oh, it's got black doors on it.
Yeah, it's got black doors on it.
Yes, every time. I'm sorry.
But that's because I like the combination of that. But it also now has a pink button on it instead of a black button.
Oh, very nice.
I went and paid out and got. As we spoke about on the last show.
Yeah.
I had bought everything, but it hadn't arrived yet. I spent a shit ton of money. So I now have my stubby. Now has a pink glass on it.
Very nice.
So I have a full black and pink setup on my limited edition stubby.
Did I don't know whether you've told this, but did you manage to change your rubber bung over?
Yes, I now have a new rubber bung.
Okay.
Yes, because the other rubber bung, I
had a slight incident.
Yeah, I had an incident with it. I can't remember where we talked about it live on the internet at one point.
Podcast.
I don't know whether it was the podcast on here.
Yeah.
But basically, I bought the MTL pack kit, and because me being me, I couldn't just buy the MTL kit. I bought a spare tank with it as well, so I have a full gold setup. And it doesn't come with the gold. I bought the accessories with it to have
the coloured
tanks.
Yeah.
And in putting the cover on this tank, had a few issues. The first being on the gold one that I've got, the screw is a very tight fit. So the 510 screw gets stuck in there when you're unscrewing it, and the whole base that's the only way you can unscrew it. I think that must just be a me thing, so I haven't seen anyone else say about it. And when you are putting on the new clear tank section, the new coloured tank section, the tolerances on this are very, very fine. And if, like me, you have it off by as much as 1 millimeter, then it will piss juice out of the back of the tank and seep everywhere. And obviously that would meant that the door didn't sit properly. And I didn't think that was a problem. I thought the bung was sticking out a little bit too far. So I took a little thing to it to shave down some of the rubber on the bung. And in doing so, messed up the integrity of the bung, and the bung came apart. So I had to then replace the bung. So I had to take this apart again so as I could replace the bung in it. And now it's all together and the bung's right, and I'm never touching this bastard thing again. It's staying as it is. I'm not unscrewing anything on this ever again. That's how it's going to live now forever.
Okay,
but I did that. Enough. And I did try out the MTL thing on it, and I'll do a very quick review of it on here. Certainly tight enough for an MTL, but it's a me thing, I think. I have never got a satisfying vape from an MTL RDA.
Okay.
I just find mouth to lung, you need a nice little tank to just get the flavour going. So it's probably a preference thing. For me, it wasn't good enough flavour to do it MTL.
Okay.
So just a me thing. But there is going to be a little package that may be coming along to you shortly for you to try it out and see what you think.
Oh.
I'm going to post that off tomorrow.
Okay.
You have that, and there's an extra little bonus in there for you, which I think you'll like.
Oh.
Which I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but I think you're going to like it.
All right. Thank you very much.
And as Chandler has already said on this, I've gone full Graham Norton on it.
Wow, the screen's pink. How did you do that?
The screen is now pink because I bought the acetate as well, and
to be fair, you bought it first. I copied you.
Yeah, and I copied Bogan because on his live when he showed off all of these things that I then immediately went off and spent 90 quid on, he did it, and I thought I'm going to try that as well because it's only £3.99 for a sheet of acetate, and then when it arrived. And then when it arrived, it was 3 sheets of A4 acetate. So if anybody has a pink or anybody has a mod that they want to that is pink, or anybody if anybody wants to make their screen pink
or purple
on any mod, let me know, and I will just cut off a square and send it to you with the post completely free of charge because I currently have 3 3/4 of A4 sheets of pink acetate that I'm never going to use for anything else because we're not going to. The screen. Pink isn't normally my thing. This is a one-off pink item I have in my ownership. I'm not a pink person. Nothing wrong with liking pink.
Could you turn your Cthulhu AIO screen pink? Maybe. I know you could on a billet. I don't know how customizable
it does come. It does come in parties. So yes, I probably could, but then I have said that it's a tiny little screen.
Oh,
and
okay, worth it.
That's hardly worth doing.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'd rather for that one. I want to turn blue, so I'd have to buy blue. I'm doing that. So yeah. So anyway,
that's true. You don't want it pink on a blue mod, do you? Really?
Yeah, that is one of the things I'm vaping on.
Cool.
Just notice Mick said I miss Grumpy Custard. Yes, I agree with you, Mick.
Grumpy Custard. I know.
But in here,
oops,
I've got a liquid that I found in the bottom of a thing that somebody had sent to me a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's called Grumpy Old Man Custard. It's another boutique flavour. and I'm trying that in there. And it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Nice. But in there, I've got the raspberry
it was, to be fair, it was Grumpy Custard I was trying to emulate. Haven't quite got there yet, but working on it.
Yeah, no, it's not quite. It's hasn't
not as good as Grumpy.
It hasn't got the golden syrupy bit.
No, it's not as smooth. I have tweaked it. I've added some more creaminess to it, which has made it better. But it's still got a little harsh note to it that I'm not happy with.
It's good. It's good. It's quite nice. It's quite good.
So,
yeah. But yeah, that's quite good. So yes, I got that one.
It does in a pinch, doesn't it?
Mick, you could acetate your glasses, then everything would be pink.
Does that make them rose tinted spectacles?
Yeah, rose tinted glass. You know me, Mick. You know I do not look at the world through rose tinted glasses. I look at the world through shit tinted glasses. And
It's like,
also, do I look like Bono?
I'm sorry, I've just got vision. You know that advert on the TV. Where is it? Do you like? I think it's for McDonald's. Do you like getting your money's worth? And it's this lass doing yoga on a baby mat. I've just got visions of you coming in next week and having glasses with acetate blue tacked to the inside. Do you like getting your money's worth?
And then I'll just be sitting there like playing the computer and stuff, going, the colours don't look right on.
Yeah.
No. A friend of mine in the 90s had a pair of red sunglasses, like the round glasses, when that was the thing to have coloured ones. I always wanted a purple pair, but I couldn't because I already had my own glasses.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the point in that. But he had them and he was heavily into that sort of stuff. But yeah.
I had a green pair that were really thin rectangles that were just completely bloody useless as sunglasses. That was the time of Interview with the Vampire. Do you remember? And he had a pair of thin, basically reading glasses that sat on the end of his nose, but they were really thin, and I can't remember what colour they were: green, purple, red. They were coloured. But yeah, okay. Going back to the 90s, it's suddenly turning into old man cast again, isn't it?
That's how things go with us. Right, I have also got.
Sorry.
This will be my last one, and then we can actually talk about stuff.
Yeah, shit. We're not going to have time to talk about anything else, are we?
I have got my SVB RS with a drawer on top with MoMA inside of it. I mixed up another load of MoMA. I'm now down to like
12
90
bottles.
I've got 90 mils of concentrate left now.
Oh, wow. That's still going to last you a while.
It is, but I'm getting to the stage now. I'm thinking I'm going to have to start using it sparingly. But I've got all those other flavors of juice I'm messing around with at the moment, so it will go. But I keep trying other juice and going, yeah, this is all right, and then taking a toke from that and go,
It's like I've got in there. I've got a bottle of Lust. I've got a bottle of the custard tart. You know the one I mean. The Italian tart that now suddenly fell out of my head.
The Italian tart?
The Italian custard tart.
Do you mean the Portuguese custard tart?
That's the one.
You mean nata?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a bottle of nata framboesa. There you go.
This is like this really is two old men. It's like you go, the Italian custard tart. You mean the Portuguese?
Yeah. The Portuguese one, definitely the Portuguese custard tart. It's nata. Right, start again. I'll edit that bit out afterwards. In there, I've got a bottle of nata, the framboesa. A bottle of Lust, and I've even found a bottle of rail cracker. Seriously, bottle of rail, and they're sat in there, and I keep looking at them, going, yeah, but if I mix it up, I'll have none left. So basically, they are cupboard ornaments at the moment.
And you're never going to vape them
because it's like, if I mix this up, I'll have none left.
I can see the logic, but at the same time, I can see the madness as well. I can see both.
It's like having a really old bottle of Markski would appreciate this. Surely, it's like having a bottle of really fancy, expensive whiskey, and going, yeah, no, it can stay on the shelf. It looks pretty. It's in a nice bottle. Perhaps I'm turning into an e-liquid collector. See if I can collect all the flavours.
All the flavours and never vape them.
Oh yeah. But obviously, you leave them as they mature as they get older, and increase in value.
Yeah, and then one day you sell it to someone who's really desperate for that flavour again.
Yeah. Rail cracker.
No, rail cracker, I agree. Nata, you can still buy.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
think I think you'd be all right
Fair
vaping
dues.
that one because you can buy that from the company who manufactures it. I think you still can. Someone in chat will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think Nata's still available. Rail cracker is no more. That is a thing. That what you do is you keep hold of that.
That hasn't been available for a while.
No, exactly. But you keep hold of that until you really need something from Jimmy.
Yeah. To be fair, it actually came from Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a spare here. I'll try this.
Yeah,
He gave me,
but
he gave me 2 bottles, I think, and I mixed up one and went, oh, this is really nice, and not mixed up the other one. It is a coil killer. It's not good on the coils. But
it is, but yeah, it's fine. It was a very very nice vape. That it was a really really nice.
it's one of the rare coil killer flavors that's worth the effort of changing
It's worth
coils.
it.
Yeah,
It's worth killing a coil for that
changing
flavor.
Changing your wicks. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, sorry, where were we?
That's all right. That's it. No, that's all I'll do. I'll just do
Okay.
2 this week.
So are you sure?
And,
Have you got anything else? You must have. Squonker?
No, because that's the direct lunger.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Right.
one and the. I mean, obviously, I have always got to hand, especially for Jimmy, who's not watching, but he loves this so much.
Yeah.
It's the SVBR, one of a kind Blue Ghost.
Which is very nice. So we both
Yeah.
got we've both got SVB squinks.
Yeah, which the bottle I've put in it, I need to put a different bottle in it because the bottle's a little bit too big for it. So
Oh, okay.
that. The bottle is just a tad too big for it.
Bit of door rattle. You've got to okay.
I've got loads of bottles that fits it, but this particular one I put in obviously is just a little bit too big for it.
Oh, okay.
So every time I use it at the moment, I'm just like that the whole time, and that annoys, and then I annoy myself with it.
You annoy yourself with it. Okay, yeah. I must admit that is a kind of, because it does just make such a satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. And having that, if I wasn't living on my own, I would have been murdered by my girlfriend, wife, whatever it would have been.
I do frequently
by now.
I do frequently get slapped for doing stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
this
thankfully, I'm only annoying myself.
Billet box doors. That's the other one that I fiddle with. Billet box doors, because you do. And I'm not so bad with the stubby. But it is possible. I do tend to take the. Oh look,
You can
purple,
do it.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple.
Just to look at your purple screen.
Yeah, and then put it back on again, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm just looking at the screen. Stop fiddling with it. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, have you seen any new stuff, mate?
Have I seen any?
Segwaying this in. Oh.
Yeah. Well, the only new stuff I've seen is the stuff that you sent me. So, and as you're in control on that end of things, you can probably put pictures up of them.
I haven't actually got any pictures up. I really should have done, shouldn't I?
Well, you could just go to.
I could just share.
You could just go to Vapor Cloud and just do that.
Yeah, we'll go to their. Okay,
so
why is that not working? Oh, there we go.
As everybody in chat has probably guessed
already. No!
It's not just we've called it the Empire Strikes Back, not just because we're
look,
complete
I've got a slight
nerds.
issue. You know the page for the boner board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works ever so well, as you can see, because I've only actually set it up for 3 of us.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's good.
You sure? You're happy with that?
Yeah, I can just sit like this.
You sit like, okay, hang on. Oh. There you go. Hang on. That's it. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Just
quite
showing the pure professionalism.
Yeah, I could fuck about with it, but
no, don't worry about it. I'm not being horrible. They don't need to see our faces. It's fine.
Yeah, no. So, dink. Is that showing?
It's showing something.
Why is that showing something completely different?
You selected the wrong fucking page to share.
Let's jump back and.
Luckily, he wasn't looking at porn.
Yeah. No. Oh, Google. There you go. That'll do. Right. It's
Hmm.
fine. So that actually works. So let's
Yeah.
go to Vapers Cloud. Vapers Cloud.
So basically, while Chandler finds it, basically, Vapers Cloud have done a similar thing to they did last time, where they've basically announced something and released it basically almost immediately.
Yeah. Now this I'm quite impressed with, to be honest, because like Steam Crave.
Yeah.
When Steam Crave, we knew that their Mason, the Mason AIO, we knew that was coming last May, June time.
Well, we saw it in October, didn't we?
Yeah, and we literally physically saw it in October at the
Expo,
at the
Vapor Expo.
Yeah. And yeah, it should be out in November. November rocked around, nothing happened. December, halfway through, and it launched at second week of January, middle of January, wasn't it? When it actually launched.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of it's coming. Oh, it's here. Whereas at least with this one, the first thing I heard about this particular device, I heard about it on Friday. And they were saying, launch is on the 31st. I'm like, that's only like 4 days away. What? So there was none of this waiting around for it. You looked at it, saw it, went, I want that, and you could buy it within 4 days. So I don't know about you, but I prefer that to actually seeing something and going, oh, that's amazing. If I could buy it now, I would have it, but I'm going to have to wait 6 months.
Yeah, I think it's better for companies to do it that way, because they then get people like me who go, that looks really cool, and then instantly buys it before he has time to think about it and go, actually, I don't need it.
Yes, that's me. Because
hence why I have got the stubby gold tank, the MTL kit, and the pink buttons.
Yeah,
because they literally announced it, and that day it was released.
Yeah,
and I was like, I had no time to stop myself.
It was It was there. It is.
Go buy it.
Yeah, job's a good one. So it's all right. I'm trying to get your face in. That's what I'm trying to do at the minute.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Guess two. This will do. This no. Guess one. There we go. And pull that down.
Yeah.
And no.
While he's thinking about it, so what Chandler's talking about, you can see on the screen there, is the Empire regulated squonker.
Yes.
And it's basically a stubby cut up in a different way.
It's got a stubby board in it.
Yeah.
Which means the battery is exactly the same as the battery box is exactly the same as the stubby.
Yeah.
So you've got the screw. There you go. You've got the screw at the top. For some reason, this hasn't got the nut on it. Why hasn't it got the nut on it?
Why don't you click on one of them and go to the bigger image?
There you go. Dink. Yeah, again, look, for some reason there is no nut on the top there. There is a nut that sits on there that when you put your battery in, you screw the nut down and it clamps your battery in.
Yeah.
That's if you've not come across a stubby.
No. Why do you like this, Chandler?
It takes a 21700.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Takes 21. I haven't actually seen inside it now, so it looks like it's got like a screw fitting on the squonk bottle.
Yeah. Can you see my mouse, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, that's okay then. So that is
that fill port.
Yeah, that is a fill port. You unscrew that, and there is a little tiny hole. So
Jimmy's gonna hate this.
Yeah. So if you've got quite a thick bottle, so like this bottle,
like the pud, yeah.
If you've got a bottle top like that, chances are you're gonna get an airlock in it, and you're going to squirt juice everywhere as you're trying to fill it up.
But you can counteract that by just pushing down on the bottle before you start filling it.
Yeah, you could. That might work, actually. Squeeze the bottle. So, but having said that, I have got one in front of me. That's
normal.
The refillers, because you can get these refillers where you unscrew. That's got a 510.
A 510 thing.
510 thread on the top. You screw it into your 510, and you can fill it up through the 510. You can do it on there.
Yeah.
That would be how I would be filling it if I got one. Excuse me. So yeah, it looks good. And
so can I haven't Andrew Wilts has said Mr. Todd's had a video up on it. I started watching it before we started doing this, but I didn't get to the point where he broke it down a bit. Can you take the bottle out to clean it?
Yes. See that? Right. See that little hole, that little tab there. When you pull the bottle out, that pops out. So the juice goes up there into there and into a pipe that is in there. There's a connector in there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is a connector that when you squeeze that bottle in here, it pushes that in and your juice goes up there, through there, and out your 510. There you go. So yes, cool. And it comes with a spare bottle as well.
And I got as far in the video to say it also comes with a spare one of those screws.
Spare one of those screws. I would have liked it to have come with a spare. I would have liked the spare bottle to have been a complete bottle.
A complete unit.
But it's not. The spare bottle is spare silicone.
Right.
And you just undo this metal part and replace the silicone with the spare.
Right.
It would have been nice to have had a spare bottle complete, because you could then cart it around with you and just, when this was empty, whip that one out, pop the other one in. That would be handy.
Yeah.
But no. But yeah, strangely, the bottom plate is slightly see-through. And strangely, it comes with a complete opaque black metal plate. So if you don't want the bottom bit to be see-through, you can change it for one that isn't.
Okay.
Grim thought that was a thing to do. So
it's just the bottom plate that's see-through.
It's slightly translucent. Look, you can see the contents.
Right. Yeah.
That are there. But yes, it comes with a black metal plate. You can just swap it out if you want. So random, but there we are. I thought that was quite random.
That is random, but
yeah.
Fair enough. The designer is the designer. So.
Yeah. The other thing, now that is right. This has confused me, okay, because this is a collab between Orca Vapes, Grim Green, and Vapers Cloud. Now, so it's a reviewer, Orca Vapes and Vapers Cloud. The stubby is obviously Vaping Bogan.
Yeah.
Orca.
Yeah.
And Suicide Mods.
Yeah.
So, hang on a minute. Suicide Mods are now out of the picture. This is effectively exactly the same as the stubby, but it's Vapers Cloud that are collabing on it. How does that work?
Well, it's because obviously I'm assuming the board and everything comes from Orca. That's why it's the same style board. And I mean, it only looks like a stubby in the sense as it's a similar style of billet and the colours are the same. It doesn't actually look like a stubby when you look at it, because obviously the stubby is a very different design.
Ish. I suppose not.
I mean, you can see from that they're both from Orca, because obviously I'm assuming Orca is the main designer of it.
The stubby and the purple is exactly the same colour as the purple stubby. So it is, and it was, and Grim said, if you get the purple one, it's going to match your purple stubby spot on. So you can see the family resemblance, shall we say? It just confused me that Suicide Mods have created all these, have come up with or at least pushing the stubby. I kind of, when this first came out, I just kind of went, oh right, okay, so it's going to be Grim Green this time. So they've just changed the reviewer they've got, Grim Green Orca Vapes and Suicide. Oh no, Vapors Cloud. Hang on, what? So yeah, it threw me a little because Vapors Cloud are known for their mechs and their RDAs.
And the Odin, which was a collab with Hogan.
Yes, but they haven't done a Squonker before.
No.
So they've not brought out Squonkers. They've always been mechs designed for dripping. Yes, their RDAs have squonk pins and are bloody good at squonking, to be fair. But their mod side of things has always been pitched at dripping. There's been no, as far as I'm aware, unless there's anything in their past where they brought out squonks. But anyway, there we are. So the other thing that they have brought out, now this is purely Vapors Cloud. There's no one. There's no collaboration with this, as far as I'm aware. And I'm just going to pick on the purple one because it's purple.
Yeah.
This will match it's the same purple as the stubby. It's going to be the same colour as the purple Empire. There is also a satin blue one that is going to match the blue one, and obviously a matte black is going to match the matte black. So they're the three colours. It matches the Empire colours perfectly.
And it also comes in an autumn version.
And oh yeah, there's an autumn one over here as well. If you want an ultimate jobby,
which I don't really like the look of, but that's just me.
And a gunmetal. There's a gunmetal.
Yeah.
Is there a stainless steel? No. Okay, random. I would have expected a stainless steel one, but there isn't. Anyway, there you go. So they brought out this Sith RDA, except it's an RSA. It took me a moment to figure out what the S stands for, but it's a rebuildable squonking atomizer.
Okay.
So this is the first RDA they've released that is primarily a squonker, because they're wanting to obviously push it with the Empire that's a squonker.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing about this is it's a single coil. All of the other Vapors Cloud, because I've got the Temple, I've got the Asgard, I've got the Asgard Mini. I like my Vapors Cloud. I've never been a big dual coil fan, but their RDAs dual coil, I've really got on with. So I do like their RDAs. But this is the first one they've done that is single coil. So I'm very interested in the RSA.
Yeah, I am very interested in this well, because I like my single coil swankers, and the blue will look very, very nice on top of my SVB Blue Ghost.
Yes, I did think that when you were waving it around. Interestingly, it comes with as you can see, it comes with
with the blue
beauty
on top of
ring.
Will go beautifully.
Yeah, let me swap it over to the blue one. There you go. Look at that. It's a satin blue as well. Look at that.
Yeah, so that with that,
but it comes,
and that drip tip.
Yeah,
that'll do.
Little black drip tip. I've got a feeling that looking at the drip tip, I'm not sure does it say whether it's an 810 or a 510 drip tip.
It looks 510 to me.
Tall and short 510. So this is 510. All of their other RDAs are 810s, but this one's a 510. So they've really gone for the single coil side of things, and I'm assuming it doesn't show the inside of the top cap, but they always have a reducer inside the top cap that controls the airflow.
Right.
And reduces the chamber. So I'm assuming, according to Mark Todd, it does have that reducer inside there as well. So
Right.
that is going to be a flavour banger. That really is.
Oh, yeah, no, Mick Billies has already said in chat, the Sith has an Ultim inner to reduce the chamber.
Yeah, so to me, that is exactly the same as the Asgard, the temple. They've all got this insert in it that reduces the chamber, which makes them good on flavour. So yeah, a single coil version. I'm like, ooh, that is going to be good.
Yeah.
And it comes with that beauty ring. The RDA itself is 24mm. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see my finger.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but the RDA itself is 24mm. With the beauty ring, it makes it 25.5.
Okay.
Because the Empire will take a 25.5mm RDA on the top.
So it's going to fit nice and flush on top of
It's going to fit flush on top of the Empire, but 25.5 is a little random.
What did you say? Is it a 22 or a 24?
24. So it's 24 inch. 24 inch. Blimey. 24mm RDA. With that. So 24 on top of, what are you looking on top of?
I was going to say, I'm looking on top of that.
That is, I've got 24mm on top of here. It fits nicely.
That's going to just fit. Yeah.
24mm on top of there.
Yeah.
Just fits. That's 22. So all of the mods I've got from Nigel will take a 24. Certainly won't take it with there'll be overhang if you leave the 25.5mm beauty ring on it. So yeah, I was all over this. I was so gonna buy one of these if they had them in stock at Vapers Cloud at 9:45 this morning when I looked. I would have bought one. But I was expecting it because I'd seen people talking about it, and I saw Todd's review, and he's saying it's going to be around the 95 quid mark. It is, without VAT.
Right.
So as soon as you put so it's £95 without your VAT. As soon as you put your VAT on it, that puts it up to 115 quid.
Yeah.
Which made it took it over that magic. If it was under 100 quid, I'd have just gone, go on. I can't really afford it, but go on then.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that going over the £100 mark means it is then a considered purchase, not a fuck it, why not?
It's why I didn't end up getting because I was. Do you know what? I get obsessed with stuff. I think I've got a problem. Honestly, I do, because I'm going. Yeah, I really need this. The Steam Crave Mason. I really like that. Really want it. Blah blah blah. I'm like, do I? Really? What's it going to do any different that my billet box doesn't do, other than the fact it's got a 21700 in it? And it's 100. That was 119. So again, that was a. Okay, that came with the borrows and what have you to go with it, but it was still a sharp intake of breath.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is in the.
Is it?
And because it was out of stock, and I'm like, bugger it, I can't get it. Oh well. I kind of had to convince myself not to be upset that it wasn't in stock. And here I am with my new. At that point, I'd got the nitrous on top of the top side.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute. This is a 21700. I've polished the contacts up. It works a treat.
Yeah.
It's 21700, and this bloody thing's got 12mm bottle capacity.
Yeah.
Where I just unscrew the top, dump my juice in, bleh, carry on. And I'm thinking I'm quite enjoying this. If I get that one, it'll be all right, but I'll have to start using because I have to use the refill bottle on here.
Mm.
It will be 7 ml, so a little bit less juice capacity, but it's still okay. Yeah, so I'm talking myself out of it.
Yeah.
And I've now talked myself out of it, basically. I've got a Squonking device that is working fine. I've got the Centaurus BF sitting on the side doing nothing. Again, that's 21700. And I could be using that. I'm like, the only thing that it's purple. I've got that purple gel. I could put it behind the screen.
Yeah.
I could then get the Sith that's purple to stick on top. It'll look amazing. Which it would.
Yeah, it's like you've then got a matchy set up to go next to your stubby. But yeah, no, it is. It's like I said, as soon as anything goes over the £100 mark, in my head as well, it's something like I've got to think about this. I mean, I'm glad I bought this, but if they hadn't had the special edition
one, holding one up, the stubby. Okay, yeah, got
stubby.
It. Yeah.
But if I'd got there and they didn't have any of these ones left at Expo, I would have gone, I'll have a think.
Yeah.
It's only because it's the limited edition thing. And I really want to try it, and I'm glad I bought it. I really am glad I bought it. But it isn't. It is, and also, if it hadn't been at the Expo, because obviously when you're at the Expo, you're there to buy stuff.
Yeah.
So cost a lot of the time goes out the window as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought this if it had been available online for the price I paid for it, because it's considered purchase. So this was very situational.
And also, strangely, the one I bought, I got the first batch, and that was like 15 quid cheaper. I didn't get that.
Well, no,
I don't know whether that was because of the special edition.
Yeah, these were more expensive because of the special edition, because they've got like the Bogan stuff inside it, and the thing's got the Bogan skull and crossbone on it.
Yeah, and it's got the Bogan engraving on the side that isn't
got
on
the
mine.
Bogan. Yeah, exactly.
It's on that side, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's but yeah, like I said, outside of that environment, this is a considered purchase. I probably wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
And I really like the look of the Empire.
Yes.
But as soon as I saw it, I thought, I've already got a regulated squonker in the other room, sitting there gathering dust that I never use, because I don't really like regulated squonking. I prefer, when I'm squonking, I want it to be mech. I don't know why, but for me...
I don't either. I mean, this was working absolutely fine with the extra coil, with the extra wrap on it. It was just that I plunked it on here and went, took a wrap off, and now it's singing. But yeah, on the regulated one, I could just crank the voltage up a bit. So which is what I've done.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier for building. But like you say, I'm choosing to use this one rather than the regulated.
But also, building, I always build on a build stand anyway. So it doesn't matter that I've got the ohms and everything on there. So when I build it and put it on thing,
I've got a really old smock that I use for building on. You use it's nuts. I've just got a regulated internal LiPo smock.
Yeah, that's your building mod.
I don't use it for anything else other than building, firing. Yeah, okay. It's a pile of dog shite, but it's useful.
Exactly. But like I say, it looks really good and nice. It is nice to have something like this for the squonkers, because the squonkers haven't been getting a lot of love.
No.
So now they're getting some love again. And this actually means my prediction may well be correct. My prediction that I made on the podcast for this year, that squonking this year is the year of squonking again.
Yes. I may because I haven't mentioned the Sith. Obviously it's 40 quid for the Sith, which a bit on the it's mid-range, isn't it? 40 quid for a RDA.
I don't know. I don't know if 40 quid's mid
Lower,
range.
lower to mid range.
Yeah, I mean I mean, I'd say 40 quid for an RDA that's going to be half decent. That's the going rate. That's going
Yeah.
rate for a budget one.
Yeah, because I would say like you're looking at 100 to 120 for a something like a Squape or something like that, which I would say is high end.
Yeah.
So I would say like you've got your 20 to 30 as your low end, and
Yeah, and
Maybe.
I suppose because obviously if you're thinking low end, you're thinking like the D Pro Minis, you're thinking the Wasp Nanos, that sort of thing. That's your like your 10, 15 quid jobbies.
yeah.
That's your low. That's your low end. Good. That's your good low end. So yeah, this I suppose for RDAs this is medium range because you think the most expensive RDAs don't like I said. So obviously
I suppose. I suppose I'm comparing to I paid 30 quid for that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And this is an RDA, and it's
these are
an
about
extra tenner.
100 quid. So
Yeah,
that's that's high end RDAs. 100 if you think 100 quid's high end RDA, yeah, 40, 50 quid that'll be your medium range. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Lower mid range. There you go. So it's not going to break me bank.
I'd say it's mid range, but again, it's getting into the considered purchase category.
Yes,
I'm
not rushing. I'm not rushing to buy it, but it doesn't seem like I said, the Empire on the Vapers Cloud site had gone by. It was 9:45 when I was looking on the website about to buy it, and then realised it was an extra 20 quid compared to what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. We'll see. I may end up with one, just not at the moment. I may have to do some overtime first.
Yeah, or maybe wait until sales time or
some key or some start dropping through the "it's not for me" pages.
Yeah, or maybe exactly, which quite possibly might happen. Keeping it on the shed yard.
Yeah, it's likely to happen. Yes.
Oh, obviously, we're not too far away from it now. Expo's coming up.
Yeah,
you might be able to get a deal on these at Expo.
Maybe we'll have to see.
Yeah,
because Vapers Cloud have been because that was how I got introduced to Vapers Cloud in the first place. It was the Vapers Cloud stall at an expo. They were one of the only stalls that were selling. There was them and Steam Crave, and that was about it. And they were selling RDAs and mechs and what have you. They'd sold out at the expo, and I bought one online. So, yeah. They do have crazy sales, Vapers Cloud, on their website.
Yeah, I think with the Sith, I'm going to wait to see.
Yeah.
And possibly purchase one in a sale or when other websites, because the other websites are selling it when the price starts going down a bit. Yeah. I'm thinking, for
example, I bought the Valkyrie Mini. Let's see what it's at the minute. There you go. Valkyrie Mini at the moment is 45 quid. I bought it in their sale November, so it's kind of Black Friday time. It was on for a month or two at 20 quid.
Yeah.
Now it's 45.
Yeah, I think if I was to see the Sith for about the £25 mark,
yeah,
I'd probably go for it.
Yeah. Oh God, I would, hands down. It would be worth it as well. Yeah, that's where I've got. Like, I bought the Temple RDAs. They were selling for like 12 quid. I think they were ridiculous prices, but I don't think that's going to happen for a little while.
No,
because it
won't be a while. It'll be a while.
Especially, we'll have to see what the what Mr. Todd's review is like when he does it, because he's had it a while apparently, and he's going to be doing a review on it. If he gives it a glowing review, it's going to be all the more desirable, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. But basically, obviously, Mick Bliss said a little bit earlier, he's ordered a blue one with a blue Sith.
Oh, good lad. Slightly jealous, but yes.
But Mick, that breaks up the Chandler starter kit because you haven't gone for the purple.
Yeah, because that is exactly what I wanted, but I wanted the purple to match the stubby with the purple RDA. The trouble is, if I'm just getting the RDA and I don't get the Empire, do I get the purple one in case I get an Empire further down the line, or do I get a black one that's actually going to look right on top of here?
I would say you probably go for a black. If you're just buying the RDA on its own, get a black one.
Yeah, but if I then get an Empire, it's like, well, I want the purple one.
Yeah, but if you then get an Empire, if you already know that you like the Sith, you just buy another Sith to go with it. Right?
Seeing as
this is how our brains work.
This is how. Seeing as I've got 2 temples. Because I bought a second one because they did it in brass to go on top of the. So I've got 2 of those, and I've got the Asgard and the Asgard Mini, and I've got the Valkyrie RTA. I'm a bit of a. Yeah.
We like to have, like I said.
Having said that, I've got the damn vape atemporal in the billet box. I've got this one. I've got the Nautilus, the nitrous RDA, and I bought 2 of those.
Yeah, but they were dirt cheap at the time.
They were cheap as chips.
That's why I bought one, because they were dirt cheap.
Yeah, very good.
And that's blue. I need to get that out again because that's blue.
Yeah, this is as good as the RDA. Yeah, I'm well impressed with that, to be fair, and it's cheap as chips. Yeah. So there you go. So I've basically gone from spending all my money and having to seeing as I've posted all over Facebook, going, I'm going to have to tell the missus that I've won another waffle. To actually, you kind of helped as well, kind of going. Yeah, probably sensible.
Well, I didn't help at first because I'm the one that actually found that it was in stock in purple and sent you the link. And by that point,
it's in stock in purple
on the fence.
Yeah,
by that point, you're already on the fence.
Yeah, I was. At that point, you sent me this link going, oh, it's in stock at Evo. And I'm like, yeah, but do I really want it? Yeah, it's the same normally, because eSig 1 have now got it as well. And normally, eSig 1 are a touch cheaper. They're usually offering it 5, 10, sometimes 15 quid cheaper. Vaping 101 have got it, but it's coming soon. They usually discount it as well. But yeah, eSig 1 was still selling it at the 114.99.
Yeah, I've
so
got
they're all the same. They're all the same price.
Yeah.
Vaping 101 says it's coming. Theirs are coming next week.
So I've got a feeling it will be 115 quid across the board, because the fact, obviously, that they said it was 90 quid. That is the mark that they're
aiming at.
That they're aiming at.
Yeah.
But Mick did actually say, "Have you seen the new colours of the nitrous?" And it's like, when I saw the nitrous earlier, I did notice there was some slightly interesting colours.
I was because I ordered this on Friday in black before I knew the Empire existed. So I'd ordered that. It was like, right, fine, that's my January splurge. Then I found out about the Empire and this nitrous RDA. Let me find it. Let me show you. Let's go for Sig 1 because that's where I got it from. It's going to be on the front page. There it is. Dun dun dun. Yes, I'm over 18. Thank you. As you can see, I bought the black one, and as you can see, it's a black. According to this, it's a black drip tip with a clear tank.
Yeah.
No. Come on.
But do you not get a spare tank section with it?
I get a clear. It came with a clear tank
Clear
section, but right, that one was the one that I ordered.
Yeah.
That one is what I got delivered. I've only just noticed now, looking
Right,
here.
okay.
I ordered that one.
Yeah.
And I got that one. I'm
Right.
not complaining. I'm not bothered. They must have obviously been out of stock of that one, and they just sent me this one.
They're the same price, so yeah.
Yeah, they're the same. It's just got this red on it, and it's got a clear tank option, and I'm using the KLR drip tip on it anyway.
Would your original nitrous drip tips work on it?
Yes, because they're 810. So yeah, I could put my original grey nitrous drip tips on there, which actually would probably be quite nice with a clear tank. So anyway, but the thing was, look at that. Could you imagine that sat on top of a purple Empire?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that fit quite nicely?
That would, especially if they released pink doors.
Yeah. So you've got it's got pink on it, but
that's what I mean. But if you could get pink doors for your Empire, that would then work perfectly.
Or even if I buy that one and then just take the top cap off with the black airflow ring, so you've got purple and black. That would work a treat. I even thought, this is how my brain works when this stuff happens. My brain works, because this came and it was a red tank. I'm like, I wonder if I message the Bearded Viking if he could make me a purple one. A purple 810 drip tip and a purple glass to go on it. So I could have black tank with purple glass, purple top, matching the Empire. Boosh. This is how my brain works. It's like, no, what? What are you thinking? You an idiot?
The Empire, which you haven't bought, and you weren't going to buy it because of the price, but you're already thinking, I know, I'm going to go to an overseas vendor and get them to specifically design something for me.
Will you make me a purple glass for this and a purple 810? Thank you very much. So it matches the mod that I haven't yet bought, and
then pay the shipping to get it over to.
It's not too bad from South Africa. Well, shipping, maybe, but he's not. I mean, he even sells on Obey Robot. That's a Bearded
vendor,
Viking, and he's in collab with a couple of other people, I think, with that. But they've got the Empire and the stubby and all the stubby accessories in stock on Obey Robot, and they do ship over to the UK. So yes, feasibly possible. But there you go. So yes, could get it in purple to match the. That was my thought, because I'd ordered this before I even knew the Empire existed, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I've got to have this.
Yeah.
I should have ordered the bloody purple one. But you'd never use that tank on anything else. I mean, have you seen the other colour?
No, you wouldn't. But you probably wouldn't use that on a purple mod anyway, because it's got the pink on it.
Look, this one's got blue in it, Dave. Blue, maybe. And it's got yellow and red and white, but, ignore that bit. Blue.
You know what that looks like, don't you, Chandler?
Go on.
Come on, what is famously blue and white?
It's Lego.
No. It would be very fitting with the mod you were talking about earlier.
Blue and white mod.
No. With the it would go very well with the Empire mod.
With the blue one?
Yeah, the blue and white would go very nicely with the Empire mod. Because it looks like a character from Star Wars.
Oh, does actually, now you've said that, it does a bit, doesn't it?
It looks like R2D2.
It does a little bit, yeah. Hadn't realised that.
So if you would stick a silver drip tip on that,
can I just say hats off to them for the crazy colours? To be honest with you,
pink
and purple, and I mean the black and red, standard black, stainless, fine.
But I'm sorry, but the blue and white should have a white drip tip, and the yellow parts should be white.
It should just be blue and white, shouldn't it? Really?
Because having the red and yellow on it does trigger me slightly.
Don't know why it screams sailor out at me, and I don't know why. It's nautical.
It shouts migraine to me more than anything. But
So anyway, there you go.
yeah,
That's some new shit. Do you know we're at 10:15, mate?
that's good. We did it.
Yeah. And we've just waffled on about shite. Terrible. Terrible. So, are we going to have a hangout? I could do going to bed, to be fair.
No, I don't think we will. I don't think we'll.
Sorry, peeps.
No, but the hangout tends to work better when there's at least three of us in here to start with.
And we're a bit awake, I think.
Well, no, and also you've just listened to us waffle on for the past 2 and a bit or 2 hours ish.
Yeah.
The conversation's not going to get any better.
No. No, we've exhausted our conversation.
Hopefully, hopefully Mark arrived home safely, and hopefully he will be around next week, so we can have a chat with him and bring another voice to our madness. But
we will see, and maybe, you never know, I may have just, my strength of mind may have just completely disintegrated, and I may be holding an empire this time next week.
Yeah, an empire with a purple Sith on top of it.
No, I might actually just buy a purple Sith. I mean, it wouldn't look out of place, purple sitting on top of that.
Yeah, but if you buy the purple Sith, then you're gonna buy the mod. There's no point in buying a purple Sith on its own. I'd either buy a neutral coloured Sith, or you buy the set.
You just... Yeah, but then if I do get the Empire, I'm going to have to buy the...
Yeah, exactly. So you either just buy a neutral coloured Sith, and then you'll be happy and fine with that, and spend your 40 quid, or you have to go the whole hog. If you want purple, you have to go the whole hog and have the matchy setup.
But you never know. I could, if I just got the purple mod on the top, if I do change the screen to purple, it would kind of go.
That's true. But if you buy the purple Sith, you are going to end up buying a purple Empire.
Yeah.
That's an inevitability.
Yeah, is it an inevitability that I'm just going to get it anyway?
No, because just put your nitrous back onto your double barrel, not double, onto your just take a take on that. Isn't that nice? But put that back onto your regulated. See, look, there you go.
Honestly, this why is it that some of these cheaper things are actually the things that I end up going, yeah, I like this. That's a bit steep now. No, it's not. It's not steep enough.
No, it wouldn't be steep enough because you've just had it on a dual battery parallel mech.
Oh, that's better. Oh my word. Oh bugger. Oh.
See, so you don't need a Sith. Just buy yourself another nitrous.
In purple, so I can swap it around so we can go on top.
I'm saying nothing. We do not judge here at VTUK. We do not judge vaping decisions.
No, we don't. We don't. It is a case of why do I keep seeing stuff like this? And it's like I have got a motorbike that I need to get, and it's MOT done. It needs a new battery, new tyres, new blah blah blah. It has done for the past. Lockdown kind of. You know, it was gonna get out for lockdown, and lockdown happened, and then that was why it stayed where it is. And now I keep going right. I'm gonna get it. Oh no! I'm gonna buy this mod instead.
Well, to be fair, all the time you're buying mod stuff, at least you're safer.
Wait, what?
It's safer to spend 100 quid on a mod and an RDA than it is to spend 100 quid on your bike and then go out here and risk your life.
You do that every time you walk down the bloody street, mate.
Oh, you do, but if you get on a motorbike, you invite it. And it's like...
Kind of, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. If you're walking and you get hit by a bus, the bus is going 30 mile an hour. If I'm on a motorbike and I hit a bus, I'm going 70. It's doing 30. Combined speed of 100. Yeah. I'll probably go through the front window and come out the back.
Mark is being an enabler. I'm going to Stuttgart in May for Hall of Vape if there's anything you want.
Oh my god, no, that's even worse. The German stuff. Could you imagine? You know what I'm like for like Vapor Giant and Squape and all of that, and going over there and going, oh, that looks amazing. I've got to have one of those. It's 250 quid. Bollocks! I've come to Germany. I'm buying it. You know.
Yeah. Marksky, when you get there, just take a picture of the biggest tank that they have there and send it to Chandler. And if they've got any huge drip tips, send it to there and just add on 10% and you'll cover your trip. You're right.
Yeah, Vapor Giant S drip tip. I've been in black. I've been looking for one of those. You know, it's on the RDA that's in the other room. But anyway, that doesn't by the by.
Yeah, but having said that, thank you very much for everybody in chat for joining us and listen to us prattle on. Take good care of yourselves in the coming week, and we will hopefully be able to see you all this time next week.
And don't forget, don't just live life.
Mm-hmm.
Own it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. See you later, motherfuckers. Bye.
VTUK.